They just call you the Tequila guy, don't they?
They do. Yeah, that is my my unofficial alias, the Tequila guy.
So
Yeah.
before we talk about why you're in Iowa for some shows this weekend, the reason why they call you that is because you did a viral video that, depending on where you look, has gotten between 5 and 10 million hits
Yeah.
on YouTube of a very uncomfortable-looking young man who is performing karaoke in some bar in Chicago. And I'm going to play just a little bit of this. And if you're watching the video, you'll be able to see the video, although you have probably already seen the video because it's had 10 million hits. So, but this is just to give you a little sense of what Andy did that has catapulted him into YouTube stardom.
Tequila.
So is this guy here part of the show?
Yes, he travels with me everywhere I go. He sits in the background and he just drinks his beer. No, that's my buddy Nick Merling. He's a comedian, a fellow comedian in Chicago. And the bartender is a comedian by the name of
Here we go, coming around again.
Oh my God, yes. Tune in for this thrilling moment. Tequila.
So you get the idea. If you want to see more of Tequila Guy, just literally Google Tequila Guy, and you're pretty, and which you consider that Hornitos and Jose Cuervo probably have invested lots of marketing dollars, but your Tequila Guy, that's a pretty good accomplishment.
Yeah, and I've still yet to have my residuals come in from Don Julio. So, Don Julio, if you're out there, Daddy needs his money, so thank you at any time.
Now, as a result of this, you kind of parlayed the notoriety that you achieved on YouTube into an appearance on America's Got Talent.
It is true, yes. I was contacted via Facebook Messenger from one of their producers who said, "Hey, Andy, saw this video. Would you like to come out to L.A.?" And I was like, "This can't be real." And sure enough, in April of this year, they flew me out. And yeah, if I would have known that it would be a single word, tequila, that would propel my career. If I would have known that that's all I had to do, I would have done it years ago.
The segment is worth watching because they did a pretty good build-up of how Simon Cowell hates karaoke,
Right.
and practically got up and walked out of the studio when you walked on stage. But then you finger quotes here, won him over.
Yeah, I won over Simon Cowell, America's favorite critic. I think honestly, if you watch the clip, they do set it up really nicely so that they say, that Simon,
Yeah.
he hates karaoke.
Yeah, oh, you're never gonna get him.
I don't actually think that's true at all. Well, I'm sure he's neutral about karaoke, but yeah, they cut that thing together to make it look like I was the underdog, and I guess it paid off.
And you got to fly out a couple of times, didn't you?
Yeah, they flew me out twice. One in April and another time in, oh God, was it March or May? Sometime shortly after. Which was great. They put me up in a hotel, and we spent a few days in L.A. It was fun.
As stuff to do goes, getting flown out to be on a TV show doesn't suck, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, especially when they pay for it. So.
So you're based in Chicago.
Yep.
And you produce a lot of videos for those who follow your channel, but you also do lots of different live shows, one of which you're bringing to Cedar Rapids and Iowa City, which is why you're here.
Yeah.
But tell me a little bit about the different kinds of things that you do.
Yeah. Well, I work at the Annoyance Theater and Bar in Chicago. I work in the box office there, but I'm also a performer. So I performed on their small theater, on their main stage, and then I sort of pepper around performances in other parts of Chicago as well. And yeah, the show that we're bringing to Cedar Rapids is going to feature myself, a really fantastic drag performer named Dairy Queen, a comedian by the name of Lily Reed, who's hilarious, Grace Schmidt, who is also a comedian, does stand-up, and then we're featuring some local favorites. If you're a fan of the TCR or Cedar Rapids improv scene, we're going to have them open for us on Saturday at TCR, and then Sunday we're having Paperback Rhino, the University of Iowa's own
Improv team.
They're going to be opening for us on Sunday at the Yacht Club. Yeah.
Nice. Well, that's so you're kind of positioning yourself as the impresario, the host, the Dick Clark of the comedy rock and roll show,
the Bob Hope, if you will, and all the other performers are my troops. No, yeah, it's fun. Yeah, we did I think 2 hours last night at a Prairie Meadows Casino in Altoona. I've never been to Altoona, but we had fun there last night, and we hope to have the same amount of fun tomorrow and Sunday.
Yep. So Saturday night at TCR in Cedar Rapids.
Yeah, 8 o'clock.
And Sunday at the Yacht Club in Iowa City.
Yeah, I've never actually been to the Yacht Club. Are there just boats floating around, or
yeah, there isn't a boat within 50 miles
of Iowa
of the Yacht Club in Iowa City.
Why is it called the Yacht Club?
But I have no idea. But it is one of the coolest little places.
Yeah, cool.
It will make you feel like you're in a New York City comedy club, would be my guess. Lots of exposed brick,
nice.
and all of that as well. Well, this is this has been a lot of fun. Thanks for stopping by.
Hey, thanks.
It's always fun to talk to an Iowan. Of course, we talked to a lot of Iowa musicians who go and play in places and then come back and tell us about it. And it's nice to have somebody who's doing something different, doing comedy and things like that, do it the same. And when you lived here, you were I know that you listen to KCCK a lot.
I do, honestly,
that.
and I'm really stoked to make my KCCK appearance with the man himself, Dennis Green, or as it says on his shirt, Duke, for whatever reason. But no, I am a huge fan of KCCK. I have my own Got Jazz shirt. I wear it often, and people always laugh at it because they love it, and so do I. I love KCCK, and I'm really thrilled that you're able to have me here.
Well, it's Andy Rowell and Grace and Lily and Dairy Queen, and also the some of the improv groups from Cedar Rapids and Iowa City at shows, and you can visit. I assume actually, they can probably go to your website to get links for tickets, and we should mention your website because you do videos and have all kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah, thank you. The website is Andy-Rowell ROWELL.com/tickets. Yeah.
All right. Andy, thanks for being here. Looking forward to the shows this weekend, and I hope you make Iowa a regular stop on your tours.
You know it.